Hi, this is Dave with DRH Acrylic Creations. Today we're going to be doing a backlit black, blue, and gold. This is my pillow paint. This is PPG, Multi-Pro, and Eggshell. I'm going to bring this out about 4 inches away from either side and spread it out a little bit. Okay, this is Indigo or Blue Black by Atelier Interactive. Now this is going to serve as my faux pillow paint. So I'm going to spread this out as much as I can and make the blue the predominant color. I want the pillow paint to be white, as you'll see in a bit to see what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to spread this out just a little bit more, get it closer to the edges. Try to spread that blue out a little bit. And that blue black, or indigo as it's referred to in most places, it's a beautiful color. It's dark enough that some of the colors I'm going to be using will stand up against it. I do apologize that I'm a bit soft-spoken tonight. It's early in the morning and I've got a bit of a sore throat. This is a fairly long process. Although I sped it up a little bit, it still can be a fairly long video. This is Interference Gold by Golden. Now it looks white here, but in reality, when the light hits it right, it'll be a definite gold. I'm going to follow that up with Interference Blue. Again, it looks white, but the final product, you'll be able to see the blue. Okay, I got my swiping tool, and I'm loading up the back of it with my cell activators. This is Iridescent Gold, Deep by Golden, by Amsterdam. And this is Lamp Black by Amsterdam. Both of them are mixed with 3 parts Australian Floetrol. That's what makes my cells. So I'm going to do a swipe across the middle of this. And the cells have formed here. Now I'm going to go and do what is called a scoop and drag. And this is serving 2 purposes. I want to create flow in my composition, but I'm also scooping down low enough to be able to get some of the white pillow paint to create a shadow effect and hopefully create the backlit effect that I was going for in the first place. I think I'm going to try this again here in the near future and try reversing that and put the color layer underneath the dark layer and see if I can get more of that shadow to shine through that backlight. As you can see, that white is coming up and it does show up. And I'm just playing in the paint at this point, just trying to get as much interest going on and break things up a bit. Now, if I were doing this again, I would be a lot more aggressive about my scoop and drag. I'm still learning how to master that technique. And this process takes some time. So you really have to take your time with it. When you consider I have sped this up at least 0.5% faster. This was about a 33-minute process. Actually, in reality, it was closer to an hour and 33 minutes because I removed some of the parts that were there wasn't a lot of activity going on. And there'll be more of this, you'll see as I play in the paint. Didn't really like that amount of gold I had there in the middle, so I'm trying to break that up just a bit. You'll see that I'm going to spread this blue out quite a bit. It's about time to start stretching all the way out to the edges. Start getting the blue layer to look like it's the pillow paint. And that's the whole thing with trying to make that faux background. It creates depth and a 3D look. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and speed this up quite a bit and cut off a part of the section of the stretching and try to get to the spinning so we can get the rest of this all spread out. Like I said, this took quite a bit of time. I decided at this point I needed to pick up the painting and do some extreme stretching and get some of this paint off. There was quite a bit of pillow underneath there, and it just needed to be moved off. So I sacrificed a little bit of my composition and got the rest of the blue out to where it needed to be. And although I would have liked to see less of the white, you'll see here in a second that it is covered mostly by the indigo. After a lot of work, I am about ready to take you down for the flyover. You're going to want you to notice the cells really did hold up here. The gold is very nice. You can see the interference colors there. Once I get this resined up and ready to go, it'll be much more obvious. Overall, this is a learning process, but I'm not unhappy with this piece at all. And I can see a place for this already in the house here. If you found today's video useful, I invite you to leave me a like, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and ring the bell for notifications of future videos that I'll put out. It's my goal to put out at least 2 per week, and I hope you're finding them both enjoyable and useful. Thanks for being here. Bye now.